JJK Chapter 265 spoilers caused a variety of emotion in readers. While the majority of fandom was likely expecting more action and exchanging feats, creator Gege Akutami seemingly went down a calmer route. The throwback to Yuji's past was unknown until now. It also shows how much Yuji Itadori has developed over the course of the story and how his ideas have been shaped. With this part out of the way, Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 265 teases a final deathmatch between Yuji and Sukuna in the next chapter. As they stroll through a city, Sukuna realizes what's happening with him, a rare phenomenon when Yuji connects with a sorcerer during a battle. Sukuna asks if this is Yuji's domain. Yuji says he wanted to talk with Sukuna for a bit. Sukuna, what is this? Is this really your domain? Yuji says, shut up. I was desperate, so I don't even know what this is. I wanted time to talk to you. Come on, let's talk for a bit. As they go through an underground passage, Yuji starts narrating Sukuna about his childhood. Yuji says, I was born in Sendai but I lived around here when I was 6 or 7 years old until I moved back to Sendai because of my grand's work. I came back after 10 years to attend my grandpa's friend's funeral. I wouldn't say there was a huge drop in the population, but I was still surprised. I wonder if that guy would have come to attend the funeral if my grandpa died first. Sukuna is speechless to hear Yuji's yap. Yuji then takes Sukuna to a park where he used to play. He says all the play equipment is gone, but when I got my leg stuck in the swing, I thought I was gonna die, but it can't be helped, I guess. I dropped my slime in the sand here, so I tried to wash it in the sink. I cried when it went all in the drain. Yuji then spots a flower and says, Hey, it's Asagao. It's Ajisai moron, Sukuna says. Hey, I know that. It was just a careless mistake. I noticed once I moved to Sendai, but this grew a lot around here. I wonder who decides the types of street trees. But I didn't know you would know flowers' names. When Yuji asks how did he know about the flower, Sukuna says it's probably from the Megumi's memory. Then Yuji realizes that Sukuna must know about all these places since he was in Yuji's body. But Sukuna rebukes him by saying it's waste to read useless memories. Yuji then takes Sukuna to catch some crawfish. Here you tried to, or the strongest sorcerer can't even catch a crawfish. Shut up, moron. Sukuna catches one, but they start to fight about who caught a better crawfish. Sukuna, yours is smaller. Whereas Yuji says yours is an American crawfish, mine is a Japanese one, mine's a rarer one. Then they move to a department store. Yuji then says this department store opened when I was like 5. All the independent stores went out of business thanks to it. I am sad that the shopping district became shuttered, but I forgive them because there's a movie theater over here. Yuji says it's an overall grey countryside, but if you move away a bit from a city, there's lots of greenery, so don't worry. Sukuna, I wasn't worried about anything from the start. Yuji then takes Sukuna to a field. See, look, it's as everyone says, green as far as the eyes can see. I used to catch locusts as much I can in the rice fields, but I don't see them around lately. Did the pesticides evolve or something? Horses are great, no matter how many times I see them. Their heads always seem bigger than I remember. My gramps used to take me to this farm from time to time. When I think of it now, he really did things for me, as if he was my real parent. The ice cream was so good. I used all of my allowances on this ice cream, and I vomited and I threw up. Sukuna says, so you don't have a brain from back then? Now I got it. Yuji, oh, let's do some archery. Yuji and Sukuna then play archery and Sukuna shoots a perfect 10. Yuji, damn bro, you are really not good at all. Of course, I am more experienced than you bullshit. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Sukuna is from the era where archery was common. I don't know guys why this chapter is here. Does this chapter make sense? Please let me know in the comments what you all think about this chapter. I wanted some fights, dude, not this history or something of Yuji's past. What would I get from this? It then starts to snow and Yuji tells Sukuna about the time when he used to shovel in morning. How he loved drinking hot milk tea. Yuji says during a Christmas he once heard the sound of a bells at night and had believed Santa truly exists, only to find out that it was the sound of some chains on the car. Sukuna gets fed up of Yuji's talks. Sukuna, hey, get to the point already. Yuji, fine. I think I have already showed you what I wanted to show you anyways. It's all messy and disgusting. What are you trying to say? Yuji. I am. I'm used to think till recently that understanding and fulfilling my role is what it meant to live. Your role can be really anything like walking the dog or to nurture your family. Even without such things, whether you just eat, take a shit, and sleep, or if you are bedridden with illness, with your life not connecting with anyone and leaving nothing behind. It's not the problem of how you die. I just couldn't forgive those who act as if that value doesn't exist. Sugna, I don't like you. But humans aren't tools, so it's not like our roles are determined from the beginning. Whether good or bad, you can't really tell if either is truly human. Yuji says the value of a person's life lies in the fragments of memories that float somewhere, even if they are smaller than the memories that shape a person. I might be the one that's wrong. That's why I wanted to at least make sure that you knew about the other people whom you can't find value is beside yourself. Sugna, I don't feel anything. Brad, I understand everything you are trying to say, and even after that, I don't feel anything. It's like how you accepted the decline of the city, saying, well, that's probably the case, so what? Yuji, so I failed just as I thought. Sugna, if I had to say your cowardice is astonishing. Yuji, was your anger and hatred towards me really only to that extent? Sugna suddenly realizes something. Brad, could it be that you? Are you pitying me? Are you trying to show me sympathy? We see a statue of Buddha as Sugna asks for that to Yuji. Yuji I suddenly turns hostile as he declares, that's right Sugna, I have the ability to kill you. Release Fushiguro, if you come back to me, I will spare your life. Oh my god, only this line is something that I loved in this chapter. I don't know what else they have spoke, what they talked about. It doesn't matter. This line gives me goosebumps. I know next chapter will be a blast. Sugnas is such a grave, severe misconception. I won't stop at simply mincing you at this time, Brad. Right in front of your eyes. I will slaughter each and every human being you claim to be. Oh, so valuable. Now I know next chapter will be a blast. They both have heated arguments at the last, and the way Yuji told, I am sure next chapter will be a very good. In JJK 265, the value of personal life lies in the fragments of memory, even if they are smaller than the memories that shape a person. Good or bad doesn't determine humanity. Yuji further states that he couldn't forgive those who disregarded this value and believed that humans weren't tools whose roles were determined from the onset. Yuji aimed to alert Sukna of the people he disvalued. Sukna retorts by establishing that he felt nothing despite hearing Yuji's long explanation. He just accepted things like how Yuji accepted the decline in the city's population. Hearing this, Yuji realizes that he has failed asking Sukna if he really despises him to that extent. Yuji was pitying him, showing him sympathy. Intriguingly, as Sukna speaks, we see a Buddha statue nearby. Yuji's eyes then turn hostile, demanding that he release Megumi in exchange for Sukna's life. Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 265 ends with an enraged Sukuna threatening to kill Yuji and everyone he held there. The chapter ends here. I hope you like this video. Please support me guys. I am new creator and I am just making videos in a small phone. I don't have laptop, mic, nothing. Help me and support me. Thank you.